Good morning, everyone. Dr. Cindy here from drcindycorp.com, and today I want to introduce you to the most amazing part of the body, in my personal opinion, and that's the eye. Okay? Now, the eye is probably the most sophisticated camera there is out there. There's no other camera that has been made that even comes close to the eye. In fact, you can say that the camera itself was designed after the eye. If you think about it, it's pretty amazing that our eyes do pretty much everything that this gadget here does, all in the space of this 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters. Who could imagine that that small organ can do all of this and then some? We see in color, we can see in black and white, we have a lens inside the eye that works very similar to our camera lens here, so it focuses, it can zoom in, it can zoom out, just like a regular camera. It has tissue on the back of the eye that acts just like the film of your camera, or let's say not film anymore since we're more technologically advanced, but our little SD cards, we would consider that to be like the retina, which is the tissue in the back of the eye that has all the receptors for vision. What else do I want to say about the eye? The eye is the only place in the body that we can see exactly what's going on without actually having to cut into it. So you can see if there's any systemic issues going on inside the body just by looking in through the pupil with a bright light and a magnifying lens, and you can see all the blood vessels, all the veins, all the arteries. We can look at the tissue, we can see if there's any issues going on inside the body, such as maybe hypertension or diabetes, maybe an autoimmune disease like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. All of these things can be diagnosed just by examining the eye. And is that something that most people think about? No, I don't. I think that most people actually take their eyes for granted. As long as they wake up in the morning and they open their eyes and they can see, they pretty much go about their day without even thinking about it. Now, the minute that they wake up or they realize that they can't see out of one eye, or they start getting older and they find that it's getting more difficult for them to see, to read, that's when people start thinking about their eyes. But other than that, we pretty much take our eyes for granted, and that's something that I really would like to change. I would like people to be more aware of how amazing the eye is and how much it says about your body, and so that you can take it seriously. So we will go into some more videos and articles later on and in a little bit more detail about the different parts of the eye, so that you can become acquainted with this amazing organ. And we'll talk about also iridology, which is the science of actually looking at the iris, which is the colored part of your eye, and being able to tell a lot of things that we've inherited as far as weaknesses, things that if we don't take care of and watch our health when we're younger will actually lead to more deterioration as we get older. So we'll talk about that later. But for the moment, think about it. 1 inch does all the work of this without the batteries. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.